let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Welcome to your ESS tutorial. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you important info on how to make it through the online ESS website that allows you to schedule your own hours at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. You've got to learn how to do this if you want to work and get paid. So who's your boss? Well, with ESS, you are. You are in charge of your own schedule. Why do the Cowboys want you to use ESS? Well, everything is online these days, including the Cowboys. Can you imagine the scheduling headache for the person who would have to call thousands of staff members for each event? That's why we've got to use this computer system. We need you to use it for pop-up events, but we'll talk more about that later. And finally, you're in charge of your own schedule. Step 1. Check your ESS every day. It's your responsibility. Go to ess.abimm.com/Cowboys Stadium. Remember to save it into your favorites so it's easy to find every day. Here's what the login page will look like. Step 2. Log in. Your username is going to be your last name plus the last 4 digits of your social security number. For example, Jones1111. Your password will be 12345, which is your default PIN that you use when you first log in. Once you get inside the site, you can create your own and customize it. Here I am entering my last name in all caps with the last 4 digits of my social without any spaces. And again, my default password is 12345 because I haven't changed it yet inside the site. Step 3. Check your schedule. Click on the View My Schedule button at the very top of the left-hand side of your main page. When it opens up, look to see if you have any events scheduled. So here's my employee calendar. I can see that I'm scheduled Sunday the 20th for the New York Giants game, and my post time is at 2:30. I can also go up here to the list format to see my events as a list. My post time is at 2:30, so I have to be sure and plan to be at UT Arlington by 1:30 to ride the shuttle so I can make it on time to my post. Step 4. General availability. What time each day on an average week can you be at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium? These will be your hours that you have to be available to work if we call you in, even at a last-minute pop-up event. Don't forget, you need an hour to ride the UTA bus from your car to the stadium. Remember, you have to work all the Cowboys games, as you agreed in your interview, regardless of your general availability. Here I am in the general availability section. I'm creating my normal schedule of times I want to work at the Cowboys Stadium. So for example, let's say I have another job from 8 to 3 on Monday through Friday. I put in my general availability that I can work on the weekends and on the weekdays from 4:30 on, because I estimate it will take me about an hour and a half to get from my other job to my post at the stadium. So I'm going to go on each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and select 4:30 p.m. and then midnight. On the weekends, I make my hours 12 a.m. to midnight so that I'm available anytime, Saturday or Sunday. Okay, here's another example. Let's say I don't have another job and I want to work at the Cowboys Stadium for every event they will schedule me, so I can make the most money possible. I put that I'm available all day, every day, from 12 a.m. to midnight on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But if I put that I'm available all day, every day, I have to be sure to check my ESS at least 3 times a day in case of pop-up events. Step 5. Click Submit. If you don't click Submit Entries, your info will not be saved. Don't forget this step. Just remember that anytime you log on and make changes to your ESS profile, you have to click Submit. What are pop-up events? Pop-up events are last-minute events that pop up on the schedule when we need you to work. They're great for earning more money, but you have to check your ESS every day to make sure to be there when you get scheduled. You still only get scheduled on your normal days and times from your general availability. The only difference is that you don't have much notice ahead of time. Don't get burned by pop-up events. For example, let's say it's Monday the 21st. There's nothing scheduled as of now for Saturday the 26th. The general availability times I entered include Saturday nights, but I go out with my friends that night since I didn't see an event scheduled when I checked ESS on Monday. In the meantime, a concert came up on my schedule and I was expected to be there. If I had checked my ESS every day, I would have seen it, but I didn't, so I got burned. Step 6. Availability exceptions. If you want the day off, click No. It's as simple as that. You're automatically scheduled yes during all your normal hours unless you click No on the days you can't work. ESS can schedule you for any event during your normal hours, and you have to show up. You have to work all the Cowboys games, as you agreed in your interview. These are the priority events. Alright, here I am on the Availability Exceptions page. All the red dates are events that have already been scheduled. Let's say, for example, that I told ESS I can normally work each week on the weekends. But I have made plans to go out of town on a weekend coming up, so I'm clicking No for that long weekend, so I won't have to worry if I might be scheduled. Here's another example. I really want to work a concert on Monday, October the 12th, but it starts before my normal times I would get scheduled. So I got permission from my other job to get off early on the 12th. I'm clicking Yes on that day, so I have the possibility of getting to work at the concert. I know there's still a chance I won't get scheduled, but I'll be checking ESS to find out. Step 7. Click Submit. If you don't click Submit Changes, your info will not be saved. Don't forget this step. Just remember that anytime you log on and make changes to your ESS profile, you have to click Submit Changes. Use ESS. Don't get points. It's kind of like golf. You don't want points. If you get scheduled to work and you don't show up, that's a point. Not good. If you get 2 points, you're up for a review and a possible termination. So use ESS. Work and we pay you. It's very simple. Everybody will be happy.